We're cutting out of Bullet News to speak to NCW Chief Rekha Sharma. Ms. Sharma, thank you so much for joining Republic TV this evening. The entire country today has come out and you are also leading this fight for justice. It is unprecedented when the National Commission for Women comes out and says that it wants death for rapists. But I'd like to ask you another question. Ms. Sharma, over the last few days, you've been speaking out against the administration in Telangana. You were the first one to come out and expose the insensitivity of the police in Telangana. You had actually come out and said that the police in Telangana had asked the girls, the parents of the victim, and have told them that she had eloped. Today, the Chief Minister seems to have come out with a very bizarre remedy. He believes that locking up women in their homes, not allowing them to go out to work at night, not allowing them to do night shifts will probably prevent rape. What do you have to say to the Chief Minister of Telangana?
He is really in sad situation. I think we need to sensitize him first. What help he will provide to women when he himself needs help. He doesn't know what is women empowerment. I don't know how women have chosen him and how he's got elected, because he doesn't know we have got equal rights. The Constitution of India has given equal rights to women. And he needs to know that we have all the rights to walk, whether it is 8 or 12 at night. And he needs to know that we have right to work late at night also. You can't snatch opportunities from us because we are women. And half of the population, if they won't contribute towards nation building, how will we say that our nation will go ahead? And how this person who's got responsibility to safeguard women's right has been saying this. Rather than providing security to women on roads, he is saying lock them in the houses. This is bizarre, this is sad, and this is really unfortunate. And we have been talking to the family of the victim, how the police behaved. And police behaves like this because their leadership is like this. They say the leadership is saving police rather than saving the victim and their family. We have my family member who went there and met the family was telling me in the morning that they have been getting threat calls, and till now they were not provided security. Whereas the people who have done this have got so many police officials saving them from the public. So this is quite unfortunate that a state where the chief minister has got this kind of mindset, what changes he will provide in that state. I'm afraid that we have to really work hard in that state, and we have to really struggle to get justice for the victim.
Ms. Sharma, you've made a very big revelation. You've said that the victim's family has been getting threats and the police really hasn't been helping them. Your team has been speaking, in fact has also sought a report from the police in Telangana. Your team has been speaking to them. What more do you know? Because this allegation that you've just made, or this claim that you've just made, is very big.
Yes, my team also told me that this spot where this incident happened, this truck was standing from last 2 days. It was taking round, it was coming there. They were having their liquor and no police post was there. Nobody came to check that point, which is very close to a toll plaza, and the toll plazas are always near where the police is. Police post is also in fact very close to that point. The cameras, where the cameras, police checked those cameras and were saying half of the cameras were not clear. So that means the cameras were there but were not working. Many things which came out were also shocking to me. The way these people were there from last 2-3 days, the way this trolley was hanging around all over. the way police was not checking, and the way when the girl came at that spot and called police and went to the police station, they were not listening to her and was suggesting maybe that the doctor must have run away, or maybe she must have gone on her own will. And then they fought for hours together on jurisdiction.
Absolutely
and then
shocking.
after completing all the formalities, they sent them to other police station. They really wasted those 2.5 3 hours where these hours were really crucial to save the woman.
Absolutely shocking, Ms. Sharma, and you've actually taken a stand against the Telangana government. But like I asked you earlier today, it's unprecedented. Probably never it has happened when the chief of a women's panel has come out and has demanded death penalty for rapists, because over the last few years, whenever this debate, there have been two sides of this debate. There is one side which says that death penalty is not a deterrent, and one side always says, and that same side also talks about the human rights for rapists. That same side also talks about those who, the minor rapists also shouldn't be given life imprisonment. They should be treated they should be in fact punished in juvenile homes. That lobby has always spoken out against death penalty. Today, like you've spoken out, we've seen our parliamentarians also come out and take a very tough stand. And we've been debating this since Nirbhaya. Do you think this can become a reality? Do you think this government will in fact show the will? Because today it spoke in parliament and said we're ready to bring harsh provisions. Do you think this government will show the will to ensure there is nothing less than death for rapists?
I think now is the time that government has to act on this, because laws were tough and we will make tougher, but judiciary also, the government has to work on judiciary, that they have to take care of the cases on the time bound manner. We can't wait for 7 years for Nirbhaya, another Nirbhaya and one more case, and again wait. No, we will not be able to do that. And now is the time that women has also said that enough is enough, and we will not take now onwards. And this will now provide that this, if now the people have been then this will play like a deterrent, and we really need a case where the punishment is given, and that too in a time bound manner. I have written to the President of India also, and I have written to Honorable President that in Nirbhaya also the culprits have written to them for the mercy petition, and he should not, I request him not to listen to them and give them death penalty as soon as possible. This Delhi government has delayed in forwarding that mercy petition to the President. It should have been come before this, and now when another Nirbhaya happened, they have forwarded after keeping that request with them for many days.
Yes, Ms. Sharma, before I let you go, one last question. What do you have to tell those who have always spoken who always bring about this human rights argument, who always say that death penalty will not be a deterrent, especially today when this case, 7 years after Nirbhaya, this case of a 25-year-old doctor who was gang raped, murdered, her body was set on fire. When this case has become a rallying point in the country, what do you have to tell all of those who oppose strictest of strict punishment for rapists?
I will say that victim also has human rights. Their family also has human right, and we all the women have got human right. We always think about human rights of the people who commit crime, and we don't think about the human rights of the victims. And now is the time that women are saying, they are asking about their human right. Not only human right, we are asking about our equal right. Where are our rights if we are thinking about human rights of the people who are committing crimes? If we have to take a proper side this time of the victims, And this is quite astonishing when people say that these are the children, whether they are 17, 18, and they go to juvenile homes because they are children. If they are capable of doing such kind of heinous crimes, they should be equally responsible and they should be hanged. I am not saying because this incident has happened. I always say when a minor is driving a car and an accident occurs, we always implement their families, their parents. So why not in these cases also we implement their families if the minor is saying? Why not we do cases against them? Why they leave their minors on the roads to commit these kinds of crimes? Now is the time to think on these lines, on these hard steps, and not to think about the human rights of those culprits who are going out and committing such heinous crimes. They are burning women, they are raping them, and I have seen that in past few years minors are doing such kinds of cases against minors. So now if they can commit these kinds of cases, they also can be hanged.
Thank you, Ms. Sharma, for speaking to us. And like we've been telling our viewers, it is an unprecedented demand and a unanimous demand. We saw parliamentarians today take that stand, and the chief of the NCW, Rekha Sharma, who just spoke to us, has said the time is now. It is time to ensure that each woman in this country feels safe. It is about the rights of every woman of this country. We continue to keep our focus on that story because death for rapists has become a national demand once again.